I want to take a look today at measuring temperature. And temperature, as we're going to study, is measured in degrees. And this is the symbol that we use to notate degrees when we're measuring temperature. Two commonly used scales on a thermometer that we use in the United States is Fahrenheit and Celsius degrees. And when we're talking about measuring in Fahrenheit and we're recording that temperature, we use the number that our thermometer or our gauge reads, degrees Fahrenheit. And when we're talking about Celsius, we use the degree symbol, and then we use a capital C to stand for Celsius, like you see here. When we are working in science, we're using a lot of different science tools during the year. And when we're measuring temperature, the tool that we're going to use is a thermometer. And a thermometer is an instrument or a tool that we use to measure temperature. Now, I don't draw very well, so I have two pictures on the board of thermometers. And if you notice here, this is a thermometer. It has Fahrenheit degrees on one side. It has Celsius degrees on the other side. And down here I have two separate thermometers. I have a Fahrenheit thermometer here and a Celsius here. Now if you notice all the little lines on each one of these thermometers, most of the lines on thermometers are increased by 2 degrees. Okay? It measures how hot or cold something is. Let's talk about Fahrenheit degrees, and these are important degrees that you're going to need to know as we study this unit. Water freezes in Fahrenheit degrees at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Water boils at a temperature of 212 degrees Fahrenheit. And your normal body temperature, if you're sick at home or you're sick at school and the nurse or your mom takes your temperature, a normal body temperature is 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's talk about Celsius for just a minute. We're going to look at those same things. Water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. And your normal body temperature measured in Celsius degrees is 37 degrees Celsius. So water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius, it boils at 100 degrees Celsius, and your normal body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius. How do I read a thermometer? Again, I have a picture of a thermometer here, and I talked a minute ago about the lines on a thermometer usually increase by 2. So what you're going to do in a thermometer is you're going to measure the level of the mercury here that is in the center of your thermometer. The mercury, as it rises, that means your temperature or the hot or cold level is rising. So if the mercury is rising, it's hotter. Things are getting hotter. If the mercury decreases, then the temperature is going down. It's getting cooler. Okay? And I have a thermometer drawn here, and if you notice, the red is representing the mercury here, and as the temperature rises, the mercury rises also in the thermometer.